Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are on with Kate, and you already know how we do it. Let me turn the volume down on this. You already know how we do it. So, I just saw something on the social media, and it was about the, Mendices and on Mendices, the couples retreat thing with Mendices and Yandy and whatever. So, someone just wrote, I don't know, a post or something on one of these reality sites, and they're really giving Mendices the business and calling him, saying stuff about him. He don't deserve her, and she can do better because he said that he don't know if he can hold her down. He would be able to hold her down if she had got locked up. And see, this is where it goes back to Kevin Samuels and what he says, Mr. Kevin Samuels. He said, this is the thing. Y'all cannot hear truth without getting mad. That man told her the truth. He does not know. Y'all want him to say yes, but that's not his truth. His truth is he doesn't know. That's an honest answer. I don't know. And the reason why he could say that is because he's not in that position right now to say what he will and won't do. He could say, yeah, I'll do it. He can lie and say, yeah, and then when the time comes, he doesn't do it. And then some people saying, well, he could have just lied for TV. For what? They asked him they shouldn't have asked him on TV then. If they didn't want him to tell the truth, they shouldn't have asked him that question on TV because he told the truth. They talking about, he embarrassed her. He could have lied and just said, yeah, because for TV. What do you mean for TV? These people choose to broadcast their life on TV. It's supposed to be reality. What are you going to lie for? And I see that it's mostly women. It's mostly women in the comments. Oh, he wrong for that. That's messed up. She should leave him because of that. The man is speaking his truth. Suppose he says, yeah, I'm going to hold her down. And it does happen. God forbid it does happen. And he realized he can't do it. The thing is, people expect him to do what she did for him. She made a choice to hold him down. And that's what's wrong with people. They're quick to be like, well, she did it for you. It doesn't matter what she did for me. She chose that. She chose to stay and hold him down. That's what she chose. And if he chooses not to do that, people will have his head. Oh, that's messed up because she did that for you. What works for everybody? What works for one person may not work for the other person. It might have been hard for her to do it, but she still did it. Maybe he just can't do it. I mean, he hasn't come to that bridge, so why cross it? He gave an honest answer. I don't know. And to me, that's the realest answer you can give. Because you can say yes or you can say no. And you just don't know. Because you can say yes. And when the times happens, when it comes to it, you can't do it. And you can say no, I can't. And then when the times does come, if it does, you can do it. You can find you might be able to do it, find the strength to do it, but you didn't know. You have no idea what you're gonna do unless you're in that situation. That's why when things happen and people say, well, I would have did this and I would have ran and I would have grabbed and I would have you don't know what you would have did in this situation. Because you weren't in it. You don't know what type of feelings you are going to have. If you're going to panic, you don't know what you're going to be in the situation because you're not in it. So you can't tell another person how to think and how to answer a question that they give an honest answer to. At least he didn't say no right out. At least he didn't say no. I wouldn't be able to do that. Even though it would have been an honest answer, at least he didn't say that. He gave an honest answer. He really does not know. Because there have been people, women who, when a man goes to jail, yeah, I'm going to hold you down, I'm going to be there. And then 6 months in, they're out. But they said, yes, I'm going to be there for you through your 5 or 6 year bid. But after the first few months, they're gone. They lied. He's not lying. He's telling his truth. Everybody's just mad that they feel like, he should do it, or he shouldn't have said that. or he should do it because she did it for him. This is, why people when they say you should do things or you shouldn't do, it's because that's something that they think they would do. Excuse me. Those are things that they think they would do. And the reason why I say they think they would do it, because unless they were in the situation, they can't say they would do it or not. And even if they were in that situation and they did do it, that works for them. May not work for you. Everybody have a different life, and everybody goes through a different path, and everybody have different experiences. That's why you can't look at somebody's situation. Well, I would have did this and you should. Nah, do what's best for you, and I'll do what's best for me. Like this reality TV, you see these people lives like Kurt and Rashida. People always be like, she's stupid, she's this, she's that. Listen, if this woman was unhappy in the situation and she was genuinely unhappy, and then I guess that would make her stupid. But if she's happy in her situation, then to me she's not stupid. What works for you may not work for me. People look at their situation, I would never stay with, well, that right, but you know why? Because it doesn't work for you. It works for her. That's why I say, I just seen the thing on the internet. They was like trashing him, really trashing him, calling him all kind of names and stuff. And I'm saying, look at this nonsense. These people are calling him, I don't even want to repeat it. They're calling him names and they're saying all kind of stuff about him because they have a different opinion than them. And that's all it is. When you don't agree with somebody, or you think, that's when it now goes personal and you start bashing and stuff like that. Same thing with Mr. Samuels. People don't like what he has to say. The women don't like what he has to say, and it's mainly women. They don't like what he has to say. So now let's dig into his background. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's shut him up. That's the only reason why you're doing it, to shame him and try to shut him up. Why? Don't listen to him. The thing with that is the women women don't want the men to listen to him, because in their mind they think, well, he's influencing the men to feel like this. No, he's not. They've been felt like this. They've been felt like this. They just don't have the guts to say it like he does. And so when you get personal and start shaming him, like Mendices, y'all calling him names for what? Because y'all feel like y'all don't agree with him. Y'all mad that, he's not right. And you taking this stuff personal. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have anything bad to say about it. I looked at it and I didn't care either way. I said, you know what? The man is telling his truth. Why would I get mad at that? Do I agree or disagree? Don't have an opinion. I just think he gave an honest answer. So I didn't understand why everybody was going in on him, and gave an honest answer. If he would have said, yes, everybody been like, oh my God, Mendices is the man. He's a great husband. He's this. Oh my gosh, he's like Papoose and this and this and that. And then when the time comes, he don't do it. Oh, he ain't shit. He's this, he's that. What do y'all want from people? People look at Papoose, and let me tell you something. I salute that man. That man is really about family. You know? But every man can't do what he did. Every man can, some can't. Just everybody's different. If you would have asked him that, I don't know what his answer would be. Maybe it would have been yes. Maybe it would have been I don't know. But he did it. He held his wife down for 8 years while she was locked up. But Mendices is a different person. He said he don't know. And that's all, like, what what more do y'all want from him? You just want him to say yes. Everybody deal with things differently. Everybody's been through different things in their life. So they're going to handle situations differently. That's why I don't fault him at all for him saying he don't know. And like I said, it's better than him flat out saying no. Even that would have been an honest answer, but still, don't know. Can't get more clear, can't get more honest than that. But people just hate honesty. They really hate honesty. And this is a lot of the reasons why a lot of people can't stand Kevin Samuels, because he's way too honest. Now, do I agree with his delivery sometimes? No, I don't. Because when he rates people, to me, that's his opinion. Like I said before in one of my other broadcasts, that's his opinion. But when he tells a woman, there's this one woman who called, she was 5 feet tall. She was 100 and I think 70 pounds, 100. And he said she was average. She gave her like a 5. And she said no. And she was arguing up and down with him that that's not true. She's going to have a man who make all this money. People would get mad at that for him telling her, you're not getting no dude with a whole bunch of money. You're not getting no rich man. Because you're too big or you're not pretty enough. People hate to hear that stuff. But the truth of the matter is sometimes these things are true. Because if you look at society, look at all the men that you see that have money. They have beautiful, slim women. He's not lying about that. People just don't like to hear that. They're like, no. And she argued this man down. I'm thinking to myself, y'all don't understand options. Like he said, people don't look at other people's option when they want something. I want him. But they don't think about all the options that he has. She wants a man to make $350,000 a year. And she's 5'2", 170 pounds. That means she's big. And like he said, I'm not even going to rate her because I don't do that. But he gave her 5. So if he as a man thinks she's 5 and she's weighs that much, what men... Is it realistic to say that she's going to get a man with a lot of money? No. She's been trying. She still hasn't. She's been trying. She still hasn't. So is what he's saying not true? And like he told her, he said you're going to waste your time trying to get that man when you could be finding happiness with someone else who doesn't make that much money. But she's adamant she's going to get that man. And he's trying to tell her about the competition she has to face. This man makes $350,000 a year. He is among the top, whatever, 1% or 5%. That's a very small percentage. Once again, people not really paying attention to percentage. If he's the top 5%, and for every 100 men, let's say we have 100 men, 95 of those men are not top earners. There's only 5 out of those 100 men that are top earners. And for them top earners, you have 100 women who want those 5 top earners. 50 of those women are beautiful, drop dead. Another 25 are beautiful, but they have children. And then the last, what was it, last 25 or whatever, they're not that attractive. That is the competition, and that is what he's trying to say. Who do you think is going to get the pick? And I'm not even saying this from I'm saying this from what Mr. Samuels has been saying in his broadcast. It's called competition options. And his options, those 50 beautiful women, those are the ones he's going to pick from. Now he's going to say, those 5 men, I like her and I like her. The beautiful ones that have the children, they're out of it too, because they're not looking for someone with children. And this is everything that Mr. Samuels is saying coming from men. Then you have the other section that, they're not really that attractive. And that's just the reality. People hate to hear the truth. There's some people that are not that attractive. There are some people that are gorgeous. There are some people that are okay. And that's just that. You're over here. You're not that attractive. And you're big. What makes him pick you over them? Okay, Ray J. Ray J has Princess Love. She's beautiful. What would make him pick you over her? Because I'm kind and I'm generous. Really? And how's he going to get to know that if he can't even get past? He's not even past the physical attraction. He doesn't even look at you and find you attractive enough to come talk to you. That's what he's talking about. People hate to hear this stuff, but it's the truth. It is the truth. And until you start accepting this as the truth, you're not going to find what you're searching for out there with these high value men that you seek. Be real with yourself. Just want to give y'all a few minutes because I saw that on social media. But I'm out now.